Well, welcome back to Shane's Main Shop. If you haven't seen my previous 10 to 12 videos on tool ideas for that someone in your life that needs a few tools, make sure you go back and check out. I started releasing them the day after Thanksgiving this year, and we got probably about 8 more to go of different ideas of basic standard tools that I highly recommend everyone should have. Today's tool is no different, and that is an Allen wrench set. Now you're going to find you need one of these now when you buy different furniture items to assemble and things like that, kids' toys, all kinds of different things. Now, sometimes the item you buy will come with a cheap one in it that doesn't always work that good. So I highly recommend you pick up yourself a set of Allen wrenches, and I'm going to talk about a couple different options or a couple different styles of this type of wrench that you really should have, but I'm going to include it all in this one video. So this end here you can see is just a standard Allen wrench. It is 6-sided, and it goes from a pretty good large size here right down to some pretty small ones. It's going to cover most anything most homeowners would purchase and need to tighten up. I'll give an example of one I used one of these for not long ago. We picked up some bar stools, and the bar stools have extension legs you can add depending on how high your bar was, and you can put these little 5-inch leg extenders in the bottom of all the legs, and to do that they come a little screw, and the screw is an Allen head screw that we needed to use one of these for to tighten up, and they did not come with the wrench. So lots of little things like that you buy to assemble at home are going to need something along this lines. Now this particular set is not a high-end set. This is just a very basic Allen wrench set, but it does have an interesting end that you don't see in all of them, and it's got an end that a little ways up it's cut away, so it allows you to put this into the screw that's the Allen wrench head, and if you're not lined up straight on, it's okay. It allows it to tip a little bit, and so if you have to go in at an angle, so that's a great feature sometimes if you can't get that Allen wrench right straight on it and you got to kind of go at a little bit of an angle. That's what that's designed for. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room to use these. So I would put a link for this type of set in the description. But an Allen wrench set, yeah, it's definitely a must-have. You'll find you use this a lot. You won't think about it until you need it, and then if you have it, you're in good hands. Now, a couple other things I'll add to the Allen wrench category is, well, before I say that, I just want to show you a different option for Allen wrenches. So you have this, the standard L-shape Allen wrench, and then you have the T-handle style, which these are fantastic. However, you can't always get them into the areas you want, so keep that in mind if you choose to get a set like this. But it does have the Allen wrench down here and up here, depending on what you're doing. And you can see in behind me here, there's a couple different sets up there. I just pulled one out to show you an option there. So if you want to get that, it does give you something really good to grab onto, but you can't always get into the same areas. Now the other wrench or screwdriver style thing I'm going to add to that set is the Torx bit set. More and more things you buy today are coming with the Torx bit. I'll give an example on that as well. My truck, I had to remove the headlight switch assembly, and it was a Torx bit, but on top of that it was a pinned center Torx bit. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but if you look at this particular Torx bit, it's hollow, because if you look at some Torx screws that they have out there, they made it once again harder for the homeowner to use. So if you had a standard Torx bit like this, it won't fit in because inside the center of the bolt is a pin, and if you have this, it has a spot for that pin to go, and then you can put it in and loosen it up. Now I got the biggest one out just to kind of show you what I'm talking about as far as the Torx bit, but they range in sizes. Up here you can see all the way down, and they even go smaller than this, but it'd probably be harder to see on the video what I was trying to describe. So yeah, if you have a car or a home, you will find that you go to these as well. So yeah, in this video, an Allen wrench set, Torx bit wrench set, and again, the Torx bit wrench is also available in a very basic It's a design like this. You don't have to have this whole fancy thing. However, I will say this is nice for really being able to grab a hold of it. It's more comfortable than using this here. But you can get by with both. Make sure you click on the link down in the description. Pick up a set for them. And if you don't have a set, pick up a set for yourself. You will thank me and yourself for it later when you have to go for it and say, yeah, I thought I wouldn't use that thing. And the next thing you know, you're using it to tighten up a bolt in a chair leg that's come loose or what have you. Thanks for swinging by Shane's Main Shop. Please hit that like button if you liked it. Tell me about a situation where you wish you had one of these hollow point Torx bits. And anything else you want to put down there is fine with me. If you didn't like the video, then click the thumbs down video. That's fine too. Take the time to share it to someone else that might find it interesting. Come back often for more videos. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.